How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the next marathon, the next live stream, on another episodes on One Piece. Now, today I'm going to try to do as much episodes as I can. Of course, I have other stuff that I got doing towards the ending of the day today, so I'm gonna try to squeeze in as much episode as I can, and hopefully we're gonna have a good time. Now, there's this character named Ayukiji. His ability is quite interesting. He has a scary ability, and the fact that Luffy, Zoro, Sanji could not, even Nico, Robin could not, including Nami, right? 5 people attacked them simultaneously, and they could not, and I mean could not, do a goddamn thing on him. They couldn't inflict any damage in any way, shape, or form. And something tells me that this may not be the last time we're gonna see this personality, like this person. And so, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it and see what took place. And on the chat, what's good, server? How's it going? Thanks for coming to the chat. So I will be starting on episode 229. Now, I would like to say that right now on this first stream, the first episode, I'm going to let the opening play, but the next episodes to come, I'm going to skip it, right? No worries, server. Yeah, hopefully you catch it next time. Hopefully you go watch it. The previous episode, Luffy versus Ayukiji. That was an interesting fight. Oh yeah, I remember they were in front of a train, a sea train or something. Water 7. Wait, how is there a train on the sea? What the hell? It's actually a train on on the sea. How is that even possible? What kind of mechanism is pushing this train? They were lucky to be alive because that needs to be explained. That needs to be explained. I need an explanation. How is a train running in the middle of the ocean? Kokoro. Okay, I see the rail. Oh, she wasn't kidding. She wasn't kidding. That damn frog loves to compete or something. That frog is strong. This is about to be another adventure. Water 7. Blue Station, she said? Blue Station. Atane! I'm sure you guys notice how Nico Robin is always reserved, right? I hope there is a reason to it because she's always reserved. It could be because she has a lot of experience and she has been around a lot. She has gone through a lot of adventures. It could be the reason why she's a bit reserved. I don't know. It is a city of water, indeed. Water 7. They have hotels, they have cafe. Wow. They have restaurants, everything. Mm. The ship does need a lot of repair. Yep. All Luffy cares about at this point is to go eat. Probably to go and just look around and have fun. This fish looks like a camel. A camouflage looking ship. Yeah, quite a beautiful city. Everything is done through the. They get around through the little ships that they have. All right, let's get into the next episode. Episode 230. And it has three terminals, probably more. Terminal 1, Terminal 2. Oh, there's Terminal 7 over there. It looks like these creatures don't get angry at all. They're always smiling. And how are they playing football or soccer? They have waterfalls too? Incredible. Okay, it's a canal. You guys know what this reminds me of? This literally reminds me of Avatar, The Last Airbender, when Aang and Captain or King Boomy were riding down the earth. Yeah, this reminds me of that moment when not Captain Boomy, King Boomy and Aang were having fun. It looks like those fish are the only ones really having fun. It looks like they were the only ones that enjoyed that. That is actually a real shock. Oh, that's a man named, that's Iceberg, the man that they're actually looking for. They are getting their ship repaired and they did not pay a goddamn thing. And they're actually having a time of their life laughing at them. Oi! Yeah, he got to fail that. He knocked him out. Ain't no more laughing now. Laughing is over. So I guess these are the protector of this little town, or maybe these are just the people that work in that protect the craftsman people or something. How's it going, Padilla? Hello, bro. Thanks for coming to the chat. Thanks to you guys that are on the chat. It looks like this is the main city. They've been on the outskirts of the city, but this is the actual main city. Thanks, bro. What's on 17? Thanks for the motivation. The Pride Water 7. Okay. Osama, I don't understand your question. You want to watch the reaction with me, unedited. You can go to my playlist and watch the previous reactions I've done on the previous episodes. It's in the playlist. You can go and check them out. I hope that answers your question. This city is so chilled. I just can't imagine something really happening that can cause a big ruckus here. What was that? Someone spoke out of the mask. Who was that just now? That is so weird. It looks like Nico kind of know who that is. I don't know. The man said CP9 this. Where did she go? It looks like whoever that was scared the crap out of her. Zoro is the only one guarding the ship. Hmm. I guess he wasn't really sleeping. Identify yourself, buddy. Yeah, the anime episode is on my playlist. Check out One Piece playlist on the channel. Probably you will get to see the older previous episodes that I've done. CP9 this. CP9 this scared the holy crap out of Robin. She left Chopper. Bounty Hunters. Frankie family. So they know who Zoro is. Hui! All in one shot. He actually didn't kill them, he just knocked them around. Man, I feel like they are wasting a lot of golds, man. They are wasting a lot of gold. Damn. They should be more than enough to have them stay here for the next 20 years or something. They are paying in gold, like literally gold. They are wasting a lot of gold, man. Damn. That's too much. Oh, okay. They are here to exchange the gold that they have for money that they will need. This is where they need Nami because Nami has been she's been around quite a bit. Yep, you see, they got more money than he was trying to give them. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Luffy, man? Oh, okay. That was a close one. They're being monitored. They're being watched. I guess just like every country or every city, you get the thugs, you get the clan that runs the thugs, and then you get the good guys. He's going to go and check the condition of their ship. He can run pretty fast. And he can jump pretty high. Wait a minute. He can fly too? His name is Kaku. Okay. Wait, isn't that Nico Robin? That's her. She ignored him. Oh. Yo, this guy can jump and run. Eh, Now he better identify himself quickly because Zoro has been attacked before, so he's on guard now. He's on. Okay. He thought it's Usopp. He thought it's Usopp. Oh man. Damn man. What now? The bag of money. Even Luffy didn't notice that the money is gone. These dogs again. Damn. They've been robbed. Guys, they have been robbed. Let's go to the next episode, episode 232. Hmm. Hey. Oh, he wasn't going to give it back? Yeah, the pigeon is doing all the talking. He actually connected. Whoa! He's holding himself up with his right arm. Yeah, what is his hand made out of? Luffy doesn't really like that pigeon. After all this time, he's just noticing what Nami is wearing. Um, I'm not sure at this point because going Mary is not that large, or you know, I'm not sure if any one of these craftsmanship personnel can join or will be joining Straw Hats Pirates. I'm not sure because they look like they are dedicated, well dedicated to their work. And I don't think that they are looking forward in going out of this premises because the city is quite a beautiful city. So I'm not sure if any one of them is going to be joining Straw Hat Crew anytime soon or even at all. I don't think so. Why am I saying it? Because again, they look content with what they're doing with their job. Nico Robin's name mentioned again. I'm not sure if what that masked man said to Nico Robin was a code. If it was a code to control her mind or something, I just don't know. But Nico Robin is under some type of spell or under some type of influence at this point. These guys are still gunning after this bag of money. Usopp has been kidnapped with those two bags of money or cases of money. How can they be careless, man? How can they be careless once again? Letting Usopp or leaving him alone with those suitcases of bags of money. Does that mean there is nothing on those bags? There's nothing in those bags. What? Their ship can no longer be fixed, even with their skill. The probability of Going Merry reaching another island is 0. Damn. Going Merry is done for. It looks like Going Merry is done for. To be continued, man. $233. The probability of Going Merry reaching the next island is 0. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. It looks like those maxed people do have a secret organization. Maybe there is something. What's his name? Iceberg is not telling Straw Hat Pirates about this city. It looks like they have some type of secret organization, and it looks like Nico Robin has been got. Or it could be that the person knows Nico Robin or something. Who knows? This literally means that going Mary is done for. That's not possible too? Luffy doesn't want to get a new ship. World government. Someone from the world government is here. They're in suits instead of in their ship uniforms. He detected a scent of pirates. So the man gave them two empty bags. Usopp is gone. Money in those two bags are gone. It's empty. He's been abducted. See, Frankie House. It looks like Luffy and Usopp are very careless. You guys can see the other suitcase of money. Nami is the one holding it now. That's Usopp. Ooh, they beat the crap out of him. They stole it. All of it. It is chaotic now. Nico Robin is nowhere to be found. Sanji and Chopper are kinda wondering where Nico Robin is. Usopp has been pummeled up. Going Merry cannot be restored. Zoro is guarding the ship or whatever is still left out of the ship. Luffy is looking for Frankie family that stole the money. Nami is busy trying to figure all these things out. All these like trying to figure out the situation. Oh, okay. At least Sanji and Chopper has arrived at the ship. Yeah, they should just build a new one, man. Why not? Build a new Going Merry, have parts from this ship attached to that ship, you know? Because at this point, Going Merry cannot be restored. It's been beat up too bad. Iceberg did tell Luffy to be careful of the Frankie family's boss, right? It's about time. Wait, Usopp? I thought it would be Luffy that busted through the door. Damn, man, I can feel Usopp's pain right now. I can feel his desperation, his destitute. Even though he's been pummeled, even though he's been beat up, even though he lacks enough strength to take on these hoodlums, even though he lacks the fortitude, even though he lacks the power to take these guys on, yet he is still going after them. And you can hear the desperation in his voice. Give me that money back. That money, that dough is very crucial, very, very crucial to us as we want our ship repaired. Give it back. I want that money back. Damn. All right, let's continue. I think I might have to take a little break, 5 minutes break or something. I don't know, but let's keep going. 234 coming up next. Man, I could just feel his desperation, man. His will to, not let these guys have this money because his crew, going merry, needs that bag of money. They need it. When he busted through their door, I thought he was Luffy. He looks pretty badass too. I think this arc just is starting to get a little serious. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but I think we can now get into the cream of the crop of this arc or this Water 7. He's gonna go do some shopping with it. He's gonna go shopping with it. He is Frankie. Man, I can feel his destitute, man. Hmm. What she doesn't know, Usopp is no longer there. Usopp went to Frankie hideout. His blood. They can just trace his blood. What the hell is going on here? How did he get himself up in the air? And he can't swim because he has devil's fruit in him. Did you guys notice Nico Robbins? Yep, Nico Robbins' picture is there. That must be Usopp. Damn, they beat him up pretty good. Man, and he was crying. He was weeping while he's still weeping, even though he's unconscious. Man, this means war, baby. This means war. Even Chopper is upset. Oh man. Sui. We're going to blow up this stupid house. I like that. We are going to blow up this stupid Frankie house. Oh, they've done it now. They've done it now. They've done it now. And they're still celebrating. They're still laughing and enjoying themselves. They're partying. Yeah, eat it up. Eat all the food that you have to eat. Just eat it. Keep eating. You guys are gonna get all those food beat out of you. You can tell that these guys have had it, man. They are about to whoop some ass. They are about to whoop these guys because these guys have had this coming. They've been coming after Luffy pirates or Straw Hat pirates for quite some time. They've been persistent, trying to steal the bag, these bags of money. They've been persistent. Oh, they're giants. Ooh, sui! He actually bounced. And he's still bouncing. Oh man. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? How? Luffy looks pissed. He is pissed. Dum dum. Looks like Luffy is aiming at a particular spot. You broke the shield. Let's have a talk? Are you kidding me? Now you want to talk. Now you want to have a conversation. You can kiss my ass. Nice. They're running. Where the hell are you going? Kiss my ass. You're gonna catch. You're gonna catch these ass whooping. I gotta tell you, this is nothing compared to what they did to Usopp. They did much, much more to Usopp. He took it and went shopping. Oh man. You guys better get to him before he spends it. Nice. They are still trying to put up a fight. They're shooting out everything. Hammer, knives, everything. And they blew it up. They actually did blew it up. They did blow it up. No, don't tell me he got on the train. Hopefully he didn't get on that train. He's made a decision about the ship, about going Mary. I see. Hmm. So Luffy has come to a realization that I he believes it's the best thing to do right now is to let going Mary go and find another way to build a ship that can take them out of this place because going Mary is no longer in the best shape of her life at this point. She is beat up, she's falling apart, and they were lucky to make it to this island. And Kaku told them that if you guys leave this island, the chances of you guys getting to the next island to hopefully find someone who may or might not be able to repair this ship, your chances are slim, very, very slim. You guys may not make it if you leave this island. You can either wait or let going Mary go and build a new set of ship. That's the only possibility that they got. That's the only thing they can do now. So Luffy has finally come to a realization that they have no choice. They're gonna have to let going Mary go and build a new ship. So let's move on to the next episode, episode 235. I really wonder if Usopp will ever level up. If he will ever level up to the point where he will be at least close to Chopper's strength. I don't know if that will ever happen. Yeah, thanks, Server, for saying that. I know it's his dream to be strong as the others, but the way things are going, I'm not sure if he will level up. Maybe at some point he will, but as it stands, he's the weakest one out of all of them. I'm not sure if Usopp can even beat Nami in a fight. I'm not sure. I don't know. But if it is to that, of course, he's a guy, of course. But oh yeah, Usopp just they're just briefing the news to him now. Yep, going Mary. They're saying goodbye to going Mary. No, he's not kidding around. He means it. One moment, guys. Give me a second. I'll be back. I'm taking a little bit of break. Does he have a point? He does have a point, but ship engineers has spoken. What do you want him to do? On what is Usopp doing, man? I mean, like I said, he does have a point. He does have a point, but what was that? Sign just kicked Luffy. He was about to tell him to get off the ship if he doesn't agree with his decision. Those are strong words, man. The argument and the confrontation is intense. What I don't understand is why is Usopp, he's the captain of the ship. Whatever he says goes. Isn't that how it works? Why don't you do that to me too? Luffy is the captain of the ship. What is Usopp arguing all about? Okay, I gotta pause this, man. I gotta pause this. It's live streaming anyway, so let me understand this correctly. What is Usopp talking about? What is he arguing about? If it wasn't for Luffy and the others, he would have died so many times. And if it wasn't for them coming to his rescue, he would have probably died out of fatigue, out of dehydration. Because the way they left him over there, they left him to die. They beat him up so bad he was unconscious. And even if he does wake up, still, he won't be able to summon enough strength to make it to where he can get shelter or where he can be able to get some type of help to treat his wounds, to give him where to stay, where to sleep to recover. You know, what is he arguing with Luffy about? Yes, we are friends, but make no mistake about it, there is still there is still an order inside the ship. I am the ship, Luffy is the ship captain. So the direction of the ship captain is gets information, weighs out the potential of the risk himself and also his crew members. Luffy, who is the captain of the ship, has weighed the chances of going Merry with the state that she is in at this particular time. She cannot give them the comfortability and the assurance to make it to the next island. She's beat up. She can't make it. So why is Usopp arguing so much and that it gets into a physical confrontation and as intense as it is? Luffy is the ship captain. So what Usopp is trying to tell Luffy is that even though you have weighed the situation as the ship captain, even though you have weighed the risks, screw it. Let's take the risk. If we go in the middle of the ocean and we die and again, Luffy can't swim. If everybody can be able to swim to save their asses, Luffy cannot swim. So I can also see the reason why Luffy is really paying close attention to this situation and have decided to do away with going Merry because of the information the shipyard craftsmanship gave them. The ship cannot make it to the next island. If this ship happens to sink, most of these guys can swim. Luffy can't swim. So I can see the reason why Luffy has weighed the situation and understand that even if I can't swim and these guys can swim, still, depending on how this ship sinks, it could lead to our demise. So he has decided to do away with going Merry and go buy brand new ship. You know, if Usopp is so attached to the ship, they can get parts from going Merry and attach to the new ship. Get good parts, whether if it is the ship head, whatever, they can still attach some, and I can see, looking at this picture now, there is actually fruit that is growing in the middle of this ship. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but there is fruits, there is, food, that fruit, that tree that is growing out of it is kind of helps them with stuff that they have to make on the way, a quick bite. I can understand that. But at this point in time, you're too attached to something that the chances of you surviving on the next adventure is very limited and you're still attached to it. This is the reason why he's not the captain. You have to weigh not just yourself, not just what you want, but weigh the risks and the life of your crew member. That's what ship captain does. And Luffy, as childish as he can be, as clueless as he can be sometimes. In this situation, I'm going with Luffy. Luffy is very right. I agree with Luffy wholeheartedly. He's foolish sometimes, he's childish sometimes, he fools around, goofs around sometimes, but when it comes to serious decisions and serious situations, Luffy does know what he's doing most of the time. And this is one of those situations I would say, yeah, he is making the right call, you know? So, Usopp needs to understand that he's no longer a child. I mean, I don't know how old he is at this particular point. Maybe in his early 20s or in his late teens or whatever. But you're a grown ass man at this. Like, you have to. I understand going marry means a lot to you, but would you put the life of the people that you've been sailing with on the line because you love going merry? Going merry is wood, made up wood and iron. Going merry is made out of wood, iron, rope, paint. Are you gonna sacrifice that? Are you gonna take going merry against your crew members who are alive? Usopp doesn't understand something. It's not going merry that he's attached to. Remember, the experience that you are having inside going merry pertains to the people that are sailing with you inside that going merry. The reason why you're so attached to it so much is not totally because of the going merry, it's the experience you're having with your friends, with your best friends. That's what makes you love going merry. And would you, it's not going merry really, it's the experience, the overall experience inside going merry that made you so attached to it. But you're forgetting that those people that gave you such experience to enjoy going merry, you are about to put their lives on the line with the decision you are about to force the captain of the ship to make to continue sailing with going merry. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I just had to stop the stream and just talk about it and just kind of air out my rant, just rant out a little bit about this situation. He's giving Luffy an ultimatum. Since when did the crew members start giving the captain of the ship? I mean, I can understand in some situation, but in this situation, Luffy is right. And Usopp, who is the least strong person in here, is giving the captain an ultimatum. If you do away with going merry, I'm no longer your friend. I'm no longer sailing with you. You are on your own. What? And you can hear other people, Sanjay, Zoro, Nami, Chopper, as much as they don't like the decision, but they understood what this means. And they're able to take it no matter how they heard it, no matter what it is. They understand what the main mission here is. The main mission is to be alive, to keep living. It's not going merry. The main mission is to keep living. Okay, what if they run into the world government and their ship is seized by the world government blows it up? What is he going to do then? As they keep going, most likely, I'm not sure, I'm just speculating at this point, they are going to run into world government. What if they blow it up? Are you going to tell Luffy, we're not going to leave going merry, although it's separated, the parts are everywhere, we're going to pick up each and every part of going merry to combine them together to fix it up? Like, it's literally asinine. It's BS. I just had to pause it just to rant out a little bit. Damn. Well, like, what's going on here? Oh, come on. You're living the gang. Are you a child or something? Come on. He left the gang. Are you kidding me? No, he's a captain. He's not gonna go beg him. Why would he go beg if Usopp is a man? Is he not? Yes, he is. But he has decided to bet against Luffy because leaving a gang means you're betting against them. What do you want him to do? It's Usopp's decision. Yeah, you guys go beg him. Even as much as Zoro doesn't like the situation, but like everyone understands the situation and what it is. It's actually saddening, like to see this happen. Really? Did he just say? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. Your ass just got patched up. Jeez, I don't like you. Your ass just got whooped so many times. If it wasn't for Luffy, you wouldn't be alive now. Like, what is he? Okay, let me pause this again, man. Like, you know, what is Nami yapping? Why is she fighting Luffy? Like, you should be going to talk to Usopp, who made a decision to leave the gang, who now commissioned a duel to fight Luffy. After his ass has been whooped so many times, after Luffy and the others helped him patch him up, after they brought him on board, like, Nami shouldn't be yelling at Luffy. Luffy is not the problem here. Usopp is a problem. She shouldn't be yelling at Luffy. Like, yeah, is Luffy the one who called for a duel? Usopp called for a duel. Why is Nami? Stop yapping, man. You're yapping at this point. Apologize. What is he apologizing to him for? Usopp did say that he's trouble from day one. Yeah, it's no longer possible due to principles. I think it could also be there's something else. It could also be insecurity that is causing Usopp to do this. You know what I mean? It could be some type of insecurity. There, here we go. Here we go. Are no longer friends. Here we go. Right, right. It's insecurity. I think that's what it is. Let's not forget about Nico Robin. She's still missing. I think this just created is some type of. I'm interested, like for to see how this is going to be resolved at some point. It's 10 o'clock. He was actually coming to fight Luffy. Are you kidding me? What a shame. Everything they've been through, he's gonna throw it away just because of his ship. Hmm? The look on their faces. It's like they hate each other now. Damn. Really? Really? I have already figured out how to defeat you. Now, unless Usopp manages to throw Luffy in the ocean, and even that defeat is temporarily because Luffy, I don't think he dies. He can't swim. He will drown, but he will still be alive somehow. I don't know how his devil fruit works. I know he can't swim, but if he drowns, can he still be alive even though he's drowned? Is he gonna die if he drowns for a long period of time or what? Or will he be trapped under the ocean? I don't know. I don't know. But even that alone, Luffy knowing that, will he ever allow Usopp to toss him into the ocean? Like, anyways, I would have loved to stop it here, but let's have one more go. You know, it has become an interesting conflict, and I kind of want to see how this ends. So let's check out the next episode. I don't understand his reasoning. Why his punk ass thinks that this duel, there is a chance of him winning. I don't know. So what is literally happening now? You can pollution of the two men's pride. What is literally happening now is power struggle. Usopp wants to be the captain. There you go. He's always wanted to be a captain. Has always wanted to be a captain. Now it all coming right back to it. The beginning, the early adventures they had before. He forgot it was Luffy that welcomed him aboard on his ship, and I believe this was where Going Merry was built. Yeah, it was on that arc. Intrigued now. What did he figure out? No, they're not gonna stop it. This is between Usopp and Luffy now. Chopper is hilarious. Hmm? It's a catch up. Really? Oh shit! Oh man! Oh! Oh, those are spikes. He's been launching spikes all around. I just can't have a serious face with this guy, Usopp, man. I can't have a serious face. Like, seriously. Hmm? He's still launching. Oh! I gotta tell you, his method is effective somehow, you know? It is effective. But Luffy is not taking this fight seriously anyway. What now? Interesting. So far, he's keeping Luffy at bay. He's keeping the distance on Luffy so far. Better keep that up. What's that? Don't tell. He's gonna blow Luffy up. Damn. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna admit it. That attack is effective. It's effective. Yep. Those attacks are effective. I'm not gonna lie. But if Luffy, I don't know, man. A good part of me don't like what is going on and how it's going to kill their friendship. They've been friends for quite some time now, so a good part of me don't want this fight to happen, but it is what it is. It, it looks like going merry, it's weeping. Now Luffy is gonna take him seriously now. Ooh! Yo, yo, he's been taking. Usopp has taken the lead of and the direction of this fight ever since it started. You see the look on Luffy's face. He's serious now. Yo, yo, I gotta say this right now. I gotta hold up. As much as this is hard for me to watch, at the same time, I totally understand that this fight, it looks like it's been brewing for quite some time. If you guys notice, Usopp came prepared. And I bet you simultaneously, subconsciously, this is what Usopp has been planning to do for quite some time. This is what you call. Hold on. I'll give my final take when this fight is done. Let me hold out right now. Let me hold up for now. But so far, it's been brewing inside Usopp for quite some time because he has always wanted to be captain. Direct hit. Usopp cannot withstand that. Unfortunately, he's already beat up as it is. I mean, yep, fight over. Just one direct hit. Yep, game over. Fight is over. All it took is just one good direct punch. That's what I'm talking about. Sanjay and Zoro understood the situation. Even Nami, as passionate as she is towards the situation, she understands it. You know? It's tough, yes, it is. Hmm? Exactly. That's what I've been trying to lead into this whole time. He can't waver because the other crew members are relying on him as well. We can't come back to this ship. Wow. He's crying too. Damn. This episode is hard. It's hard. It's hard. This episode hits hard. It hits different. You know, it really hits different. And I can you see. All right, I'll say this. To give a leeway for Usopp, to give Usopp a leeway, I can understand where he's coming from. I'm gonna go back, all the way back to when Luffy ran into Usopp, and Usopp proclaiming his intention. As much as he's not that strong, where his strength lies is his tactician. He is a tactician. And whether I like it or not, whether anybody likes it or not, he has the tactician ability to be a general, actually. You know, he's not strong, but where his strength lies is his ability to fight enemies, to keep them at a distance while launching a good amount of attack. And we have seen what he can really do. I mean, the whole fight, Usopp had Luffy, he's back on the ropes against, like, he kept Luffy at bay. Luffy couldn't touch him. Luffy couldn't get to him. And the first time they met, after Going Merry was built, he was welcomed aboard on the ship. And while on the ship, he wasn't slacking. He was always trying to improve himself every step of the way because he understands that he is in the midst of all these capable warriors. Zoro, you know, I can go on the list. He's in the midst of them. And he understood that I have to get better. I have to improve. I can't be a slacker. I cannot weigh these guys down. So I have to improve. And there are episodes where we've seen Usopp working on his skills, trying to create something, trying to amplify his ability to fight. I'll give him that. And on top of that, he was one that made those flags, the black ones. You know, he was one that, you know, made the symbol and, you know, he worked on it inside the ship as well. He worked to create, to design stuff, to put stuff where it needs to be. I get it, you know, and he is also a pinnacle factor of this group, right? Because no one has been able to create that atmosphere to be fun, to goof around, to just live freely like Usopp. Like Usopp and Luffy, they match. Like when it comes to relaxation, goofing around, they're actually good friends. Like genuinely, they really hang out. You know, they're good friends. And but okay, but Usopp doesn't understand. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. That even though you're friends, the captain is still the captain. What the captain says goes. As even all the fights they've had, Usopp has been around for a good amount of time. He has seen when a ship breaks in the middle of the ocean, there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing that you can do about it. He has witnessed with his own two naked eyes ships that have sunk, ships that are unable to continue. He has seen it. He has seen it all, thanks to Luffy. Right? For the fact that he's been able to be alive all this time, to be able to be part of a crew, because with Usopp, if he goes in another group, the first glance of that or whatever group he walks into, they're going to belittle him. He will not have room to shine. I don't think so. They're gonna belittle him for a long period of time until he proves himself, and even that may not be possible for him to really hang out with the main crew members. He will probably be the one. He'll probably be a slave in the ship. He will probably be the person that cleans the toilet. Because like I said, at first glance, nobody will take him seriously. At first glance. All right? So, which will give this notion that he's not strong. And he's been proven. Like, Frankie family, he could not do anything against those multiple thugs. It wasn't just one, it was multiple of them that ganged up on him, whooped his ass, and he couldn't do anything about it. All he could do is take it. His point, though, I do understand now why he was so passionate. So passionate when those gang were about to when the leader, Frankie, is walking away with the money. The destitute in his voice, I can see why now. I can see why he cared so much about the ship. To his point, yes, I give him that. He cares very well about the ship. Going merry, he cares deeply about that ship. He loves that ship very well. And if he had beaten Luffy here, he would have taken that ship, even if Luffy still wants him in the gang or not. Right? But, despite how he feels about the ship was not gifted to you. If I'm not mistaken. I remember when that ship was built, the lady gave it to Luffy, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It was gifted to Luffy. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me right now. I will even pause right now to look at the comment. I will pause right now to look at the comment, live comment right now. That ship was gifted to Luffy. It wasn't gifted to Usopp. The ship is Luffy's ship. He's the captain. He's the leader. It wasn't gifted to you. Yes, you worked on it. Yes, you might feel like you have a say-so. All noted. You may have a say-so. That's fine for you to have an opinion. But understand, a leader will take your opinion, weigh your opinion, right? A leader will grab your opinion, weigh the opinion. If your opinion does not make enough sense for him to take that opinion or consider it, because he will weigh the opinion, and if the opinion goes against the comfort, goes against himself as a captain, goes against every other crew member's safety, your opinion will not be valid. It's okay for Usopp to give his opinion. I love this ship. How can you let the ship go? All these things, even throwing ruckus, I can understand that. Causing the scene, I get it. You love the ship. But make no mistake about it, it's not your ship. It's not your ship. Now, to Usopp's point, You want the ship, so I'm gonna fight you for it. We're gonna have a duel. Sure. You want the ship, right? Since you can't let it go, you want it. You want to take it from me, and you want to fight me for it. Accepted. Then again, ain't no way Luffy is losing. Because when the fight finished, as soon as the fight was over, what did Zoro told him? Luffy was about to really show emotion towards Usopp. Zoro told him not to waver. Because if you break right now, who are we going to listen to? We can't depend on you if you break right now. This is your moment to prove to us why you are the captain. One person cannot say what everybody else will do, especially if their opinion is risking our lives. As much as Nami doesn't understand the situation, as much as Nami has a soft spot for this situation, as much as she doesn't want this situation to happen, but Nami understood very well the consequences of doing otherwise. Everybody understood it. How come Usopp is not the only one that, when he has been involved in a lot of battles in the middle of the ocean, they've been lucky to make it this far. They've been very lucky, very, very lucky to make it this far. And that ship has served them quite enough. That ship has served very well. At least the ship gave them a room to make it to the shore. The ship served them so much to make it to the bay. You know? And the mechanics have said there's nothing you can do for this ship. There's nothing more. If you sail out of here, the chances of you making it alive is slim to none. Period. And Luffy being the captain, okay, I love this ship. This ship was gifted to me. I'm the captain. Okay, as much as I love the ship, as much as I have a soft spot for going Mary, as much as whatever, still, I have to put my life on the line. My crew member is depending on me to keep them safe. My crew member is dependent on me to make sure that if they leave this shore, they are going to make it alive. And there's one person in the crew that wants to keep a ship that is breaking apart, that wants to sail on a ship that is about to break apart. Zoro agrees with Luffy. Sanji agrees with Luffy. Nami, as much as she doesn't like it, as much as none of them does not like the situation, they all agrees with Luffy. So how in the blue moon does Usopp thinks, or how doesn't he see it? How doesn't he see that this ship is about to break apart? You want to bet, you want to be delusional and bet it, oh, the ship is strong. The ship has saved us all this time. You know, when the mechanics have said, if you sail out of here, you may not make it alive. Yes, I'm correct. Yes, I know. I wasn't too sure because it's been a while since I've watched the early episodes. You know, it's been a while, so I just wanted to confirm that. But from my understanding, that ship was gifted to Luffy for saving that town, for saving that nation, for helping them out. And whether we like it or not, Luffy took most of the damage. He was the one fighting. He put his life on the line to save people's lives. And the ship was gifted to him, not to the crew, to him, for saving their lives. So, Usopp, it's not your ship. You want to fight the captain for it? Even though you know, you may be watching him all this time, you know his tricks, you know his weakness, you know everything about him. Yeah, sure, you can use that, but all it took is just one good punch in the gut. And even Luffy held back that punch a little bit, really. Luffy wasn't going, as much as he was upset and mad, he wasn't really seriously trying to really kill Usopp. He still held back on that punch, But all it took is just a good ass punch in the gut, and Usopp is down. So tell me, how is he gonna make it if he goes out there on his own? Okay, let's say he takes the ship. Fine, take the ship. Take it and go. I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen on the next episode. All right, take the ship. Go in the ocean, you drown, you die. No one is coming to save you. Or, hey, you get attacked by other captains or other pirates or another gang. Who is going to save your ass? Now, it's one thing to want to be a captain, but if you don't have all these things, the strength, the skill, the capability, if you don't have the strength, the intellect, the capability, the persona, let somebody who knows step out of the side, get the fuck out of the way. Let somebody who knows what they're doing be the captain. It's one thing to want to be captain, but if you don't have all these requirements, don't be you're delusional. I cannot believe that with the amount of fights Usopp has been in, he still haven't figured it out. That if you become a captain, if it's not for Luffy and the others, make no mistake about it. Come on. I mean, he's good at what he does. Like I said, for Usopp, he has the skill of a general. He has the tactical ability, because I've been watching it and I've been paying close attention to him. He has the ability to be a tactician. That kind of mindset is a kind of a mindset for a general, but in this situation, he can be a general, he can be a captain, he can be a subordinate. You can help the captain, get better. He has the general ability. It's almost like having Shikamaru, shout out to Naruto Shippuden, having Shikamaru be the Hokage of the village when there are other candidates that are way more capable. Now, make no mistake about it, Shikamaru from Naruto has the mind of a general. Those minds are the type of minds that you want close to you when it comes to war. When you are fighting other opponents, you need that type of mind because they have the mentality of a general, a good general, a solid general. That's what Shikamaru has in his arsenal. I cannot mistake that. But when it comes to physical strength and every other requirements, Shikamaru doesn't have it. He doesn't have it at all. But when it comes to being a tactician, he has it plus 27 times 27. So I kind of like what is going on here, as much as I don't like it, but at the same time, to give you guys more for your money, for clicking and for watching and supporting these live streams, I just had to make it, to rant out a little bit and to give my opinion and my thoughts on what just transpired just now. What just transpired just now. It's really interesting to see how this friendship is about to break apart because someone has some type of, inferiority complex or some type of, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. I think, how many episodes did we do today? How many episodes? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did 8 episodes today. That's not bad. On the next episodes, I will see what's going to become of this friendship. Is Usopp going to... Because Luffy and them had decided to abandon the ship. Let the ship go. The ship can no longer serve us anymore. Now, Usopp lying there, is gonna take the ship and his ass is gonna drown. If he's smart, I know he's smart, he would leave that ship alone. I can understand if you want to take some parts, from some crucial parts that are still intact and use some of that to build the new ship. Somehow he can still feel connected to the old ship. I can understand that. Take some parts, break some stuff apart, take crucial parts of the ship that are still good enough to use on the next ship and put it in the next ship. If you're so connected to the ship, if you love the ship so much that you don't want to let it go, take some parts out of it, use it on the building of the another ship, so that you can still have stuff from the new ship that are from the old ship to still keep the memory of going merry alive. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have thought. But unfortunately, I'm not Usopp. All right, guys, keep it on. See you in the next live stream. Adios.